I only like the first Austin Powers movie. I think those sequels are garbage.
Yeah, I did.
Is that a hot take? Do people say that anymore?
Well, it is a hot take.
I mean, I'm saying it. So.
I think the other ones were fine. Of like, was the joke a little drawn out? Sure, but you know, I've watched a lot of stand-up comedy, and doing this sort of comedy in a movie format, it's pretty difficult to do. It's pretty difficult to do, and I give respect where it's due. I think they were fine.
So here's how you can enter. We are going to be giving a phrase here in actually just a couple minutes. All you need to do is whisper that phrase to us. That's it, and you're automatically entered. We are actually going to have Granny Goodness is going to step in and play, and she's going to play this table as Dr. Evil the entire time. Like, she's got to actually talk, though. She can't just sit here and play and say one or two things, because, like, you know, that's
yeah, we got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. We're gonna. Do we need to display name and message for the hat?
Whoa! Here we go.
Whoa! There we go.
What's the question? I might be able to answer that question.
Do we need to put in display name and message for the hat?
No. If you just whisper to us, it's gonna show us your name. So that's all you need to do is whisper the phrase. Which here, as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna give you guys the phrase. So all you need to do is just send us a whisper. If basically that's just Twitch's version of DMs. We were going to set it up as a normal giveaway through Streamlabs and stuff, but we just weren't able to set that up in time. So that's kind of how we set it up. And it's easier for us to keep track of, because if we have you guys do it in chat, we might get some people lost.
Sure.
And we want to make sure that... Wow, I'm just getting jackpots as I talk about giving away stuff. This table is giving away points just to me.
No, in the store itself.
Oh, in the store.
No, you should be able to just buy it right out.
Yeah.
No whispering required, but I don't believe you can redeem your tokens for swag. I think you actually have to spend that delicious cash.
Dollars for us, pounds if you're in England, pesos if you're in Mexico. Yen. I don't know a lot of the monies around.
I don't know either. I'm not that worldly trained.
You are up.
Granny Goodness is gonna be on stream. Can we get a hello hallelujah for our dear friend Granny Goodness? Is anyone still alive in chat? What are we doing?
Right.
What are we doing?
Here we go, folks. The phrase is, "I'd buy that for $1." Okay. The phrase is, "I'd buy that for $1." So go ahead and whisper that to us to enter in. Remember, you got to be a content creator and you got to be following us.
Yeah. You gonna play?
Yeah. Oh, you want me to?
I was offering a hand to.
We're gonna put my drink down.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play now. Whoop.
Umbry says hello.
Hi, Umbry.
Oh, hello. I'm gonna put my drink down for a moment.
I mean, why did you bring that? So we do have a drink holder at on the side of this virtual pinball table, but it's not designed for that.
All right. Austin Powers table, sweet.
No, you're already not talking in the way that you should.
Oh, you're right. I have to talk like Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
You two are goddamn ridiculous. I cannot believe I am here on the stream. You took me away from my underground lair, where I was destroying things to play this stupid game. All right, here we go.
Perfect.
I'm
that
going
was
to
perfect.
kill Austin Powers.
I also feel like Granny
look at
Goodness
this.
probably is very upset that we never finished
Wow.
World's Dumbest Cops.
Yeah. Maybe
All
we
right,
should have
here
all
we
been
go.
cops.
Let's see what we've got going on.
Made bad decision lives.
There's nothing more pathetic than an aging hipster. Fire the laser. You're going to have to excuse me. It's been a couple of decades since I've done this voice.
Classic.
Whoa! Wow! Don't be afraid, Mini-Me.
So, Umbry, what were you just streaming?
Someone is streaming during my gameplay.
No, we're streaming right now. But when we were raided, they...
Pokemon.
Okay, well, which Pokemon? Was it...
Did I win?
Scarlet? I'm
Did
sorry,
I destroy
don't know
the
the
world?
newest one. I
Yeah.
forgot the name of it because
Game
I've been
over.
playing Zelda forever.
I can't tell if
It
I
came
sound
out
like
a year
Dr.
before
Evil
Zelda.
or Trump. Maybe it's a toss-up.
Who knows?
That's true. Who does know?
Oh, nice. I'd have to check. I'm going to have to check that out.
Am I playing again?
When's your next stream? Did you lose, Granny Goodness?
I did.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right. So this is Dead Ed here. I'm gonna get into some Austin Powers. We're gonna, rep the Quicksave Barcade hats, which is available through our merch store. We've got glasses, we've got fanny packs, we've got sports bras, we've got.
Okay, wait, I've said sports bras multiple times, but the truth is that I did not set that
We're
up.
probably gonna sell more hats or pint glasses than we are gonna, sell any sports bras. I think that's a tough sell.
All right, I will be there. I'm gonna check out your stream tomorrow for sure, and give you a shout out. And maybe you're gonna be the winner.
Yeah, you could be the
never
winner.
know. Never know. We're gonna be announcing the winner tonight at the end of our stream. We're gonna let people know on social media. That's what we're gonna do. If I don't know where you're at in the world, so it may be late.
Maybe early.
We'll still send you a whisper if you're not on live, if you win.
Oh, robbery, straight robbery. That was straight drain. Keep saying that, but that was straight drain.
Well, thank you. Yes, this is actually our first time streaming virtual pinball. So we have a full barcade here, and it was actually quite the hassle to set all of this up for this stream. We also do arcade stuff. You can see behind Dead, you can see that we have a bunch of classic systems right here. I'm collecting Sega CD. We have a sit-down racing arcade as well, and over here on the side you guys cannot see, we have a full bar with custom video game drinks.
Yeah. And let's see how I do here, because this game has not been going well for me.
What was the, Umbry, what was the game that you got the speedrun record on?
I keep shooting for that middle ramp, and I keep missing. Oh, so close. Well, I got that ramp.
You know, you can see there's a 3DO. I'm going to go stand behind Dead right now and point it out. It's not working, unfortunately. But I did have a 3DO, so I got that instead of a PS1. I bought that with my own money. And then me and our friend 0071 played that, and then we're like, wait a minute, let's go trade this in towards a PlayStation. So actually, that one's fixable. It's just that the power cord is cut, but somebody tried to fix it. I actually got it for free. Somebody tried to fix it, and then I don't know if they just didn't know what they were doing, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they're drunk or something. You gotta hit the middle, or you can use that. And now it's really close. Like, I think I have to take apart the entire system and then reattach it from there. And I'm always doing so much work on all these other things, I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh yeah, they're notorious.
Oh, straight drain.
Sega CDs can do that too. especially Model 1s. I think there's like a gear or something that's on the Model 1 Sega CD.
Yeah.
I wanted that because it would fit, but if you look up here on top, I'll point that out. Yeah, I got the Tower of Power, so you got a Sega Genesis, Sega CD, and 32X. I got that for my birthday a couple years ago. Bought myself.
All right, that was my turn. So I got points on the board. This is my first time playing this table, so I got a high score that I can beat. That's the important thing.
So I am now up, and so we usually play a table 3 times each. You know, kind of. I feel like that's a good enough amount of times to get a decent score on pinball. Yeah, but there's a fan on here, which it's actually kind of hot in here. I actually wish that we were playing Twister or something and the fan was blowing. Whirlwind's another one that uses that. We also have a shaker, but both of those are out of order right now. I've been trying to fix them. But the wiring for this, and I am not an electrician, I am surprised that half the stuff in here works. I'm amazed every day that half the stuff works. We will be switching over later tonight to our arcade to do some high score challenges. We have a list of games that we've never played before, and we're just going to see if they are worthy to be added to our high score challenge. Not world record high scores, just amongst the group of friends I have, because I've looked up, I'm like, oh, this looks like a great Pac-Man score, and then you look it up and you're like, oh crap, I'm never going to be that good. Because there was a time where Pac-Man was the big thing. That's all there was. There's a couple of games in Pac-Man, so you could get good at it. I play too many games.
Yeah, Umbry, we played the high score challenge, but really, so it's kind of a double take on things. We do try to beat each other's high score. But really, we're trying to also see what can we do as a personal best. Of like, just like pinball, the arcade high score challenge is just the same. Of like, if we can beat each other, great. But if we can't, then you still want to like do your personal best and see what you can get out of that.
And so over the years, because I've had this barcade for about 5 years now. So over the years, especially like the classic games, because the virtual pinballs, I'd say maybe last year or two that this has been here. But we've had like somebody bring a significant other or a friend or somebody out of town, and they'll come in. Like some random person came over, and I had like this insane Galaga, like 500,000, some crazy Galaga score. And I'm like, I'm never gonna get this again. I just sat one night and just played Galaga for some reason, and they came in like, oh, do you have Galaga? I don't really play games, but I play Galaga, and then just crushed my score, never to be seen or heard from again. So my personal goal is to try to beat that random person's score. So that's what's kind of cool. We use an app called iScore. Once we get a little bit bigger, I think that we're going to open it up to do high score challenges with our viewers. So they can submit scores as long as they have a picture and stuff. Obviously, they don't have to be playing with us at the exact same time, but they can go to the local arcade or use their emulators or whatever they want and send us a score, and we'll add it into our little high score challenge, and we'll have that kind of looping through on our stream. You can't see it right now because there's too many screens already on this. Oh. So are you a variety streamer then? Embry? Whoa. What's my... Granny, what is my high score on this? Can you check that for me? It's up on there right on the...
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we just talked about at least trying to do our personal best, but then I'm like, I don't know if I am. Maybe
you're off point.
Oh, okay, I'm at 41, so let's not get excited here.
Yeah.
Let's temper our expectations. I did get 5 billion on both Attack from Mars and Revenge from Mars, so I'm actually excited about that. It's giving me a lot of ball saves.
Yeah, so Umbry says that that they are in fact a general variety gamer, but The main game that they've been playing is Final Fantasy 14.
Okay, so
Not good with Roman numerals.
oh wow, okay, you got to go to school for that. That's fine. You got to go back to and you got to get a time machine. So I've never played Final Fantasy is my absolute favorite series. You can't see it, but I have a whole wall dedicated. I had somebody actually paint art from Final Fantasy, and then I have 50 different Final Fantasy games right there. I don't know if you can see. I display my games very much like an old, or GameStop, or I was gonna say Blockbuster. I don't know how old you are, but like a Blockbuster. But I haven't played any of the online ones. I think I tried 14 for a while. I just never feel like I have enough time to invest into an MMO. I am very excited about 16 coming out at the end of June. Are you going to be picking that up? Or do you just stick to the MMOs?
The newest boss that came out this week was from Final Fantasy 4.
Oh, that's cool. So have you played any other ones except for the MMOs? If so, which one is your favorite?
I was just playing Final Fantasy 4 on my trip to Florida. What a great game. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm looking to get the pixel remasters for some of the older ones that I've tried and I just never... Sometimes the grinding on some of the old ones is really just archaic, but you can like actually up your experience and gil and stuff like that on the pixel remasters, so...
So, Umbri replies of like, of course, 16 was made by the same team as 14, and we all love that dev team.
So what's interesting about 16 is that it's basically almost like Devil May Cry, to be honest. So it's so much they've been moving to a more action-oriented. I don't think we're ever going to get turn-based into Final Fantasy again. Maybe a spin-off or something like that.
Yeah.
7 Remake, which was amazing. You know, at least I could kind of feel like it was turn-based, and it's more because that's just how I feel the game should be. But I did like the presentation. For me, 6 is my absolute favorite. Kefka is my favorite villain. That's when I feel like they introduced the summons, which I think they're espers in that one. The soundtrack's amazing. 6, 7, 9 are my top ones.
Yeah, and then we also had Megatherium. Pixel remasters are cool. Yeah, they're really cool, man. Like,
have you picked it up? Pixel Remaster? I'm gonna see if I need to actually put... Wow!
Yeah.
I had so many flowers!
got like a jackpot.
Alright. Did I beat my high score? What was it again? What was my high score?
234 million?
234 million.
Got 140 million.
Oh, okay, not good enough. Granny Goodness is up.
Alright, Granny. Get in there and show some business. It's business. It's business time.
Oh boy, I'm back.
You know, actually, Dead has a really good singing voice, actually. Like, when he does sing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you like metal, and I'm sure you sound good for that. I'm just not, like, into the vocals. I'm into
Should
the
I
music.
do the Dr. Evil voice again?
But, like, when I've heard you just sing, I'm like, oh, that's a pretty... I mean, I'm not going to give you a record contract. Not that I
No.
could.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Does it start?
All right, we got...
Press start.
You guys are now seeing why we call her Granny Goodness.
Well, how do you start this thingy?
Alright. There's a button here.
Oh, hey, coins and the start button.
Yeah, so this pinball table, guys, even has a coin button. We don't actually put any coins in, but you
Should I
press
do my
the...
Dr. Evil voice?
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Let me see if I remember the monologue. Let's see, the one where he was at therapy and talked to Carrie Fisher. He said, "The details of my life are quite inconsequential." Very well, where do I begin? My father was a self-improving lingerie owner from Belgium with low-grade narcolepsy and a penchant for buggery. My mother was a 15-year-old French prostitute named Chloe with webbed feet. My father would womanize, he would drink, he would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Sometimes he accused chestnuts of being lazy. The sort of general malaise that only the genius possess and the insane lament. My summer herd was typical. Summers in Rangoon, luge lessons. In the springtime, we'd make meat helmets. When I was insolent, I was placed in a burlap bag and beaten with reeds. Pretty standard, really. At 12, I received my first scribe. At the age of 14, a Zoroastrian named Belma ritualistically shaved my testicles. It's quite breathtaking having a shorn scrotum. I suggest you try it. I may not have quoted that exactly, but it was pretty much in the ballpark. It's been a while since I've said that. That is the story of my life.
Yeah.
Who sang that song? This is a story of a girl. Was she an evil girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world?
How's chat feeling about pinball?
It's goddamn ridiculous. That's what I think. Oh. A ball came out of a hole. That sounds evil.
So I always wished that they would have brought back the, being able to change outfits and stuff like that, like they did in 10-2. It just hasn't happened. I'm surprised they didn't even do like a spin-off on like the 3DS or
That
something
might
like
be
that to
the
kind
end
of
of
keep
my
that
turn.
gameplay version. But I do get it.
No,
Square's
I get
always
another
been
one.
about kind of
Skill shot.
reinventing Final Fantasy each version.
Right on.
Sure.
Currently, I'm engulfed in Tears of the Kingdom. I think I'm going to be putting like 500 hours into that game. The problem is that I'm with another friend. I'm having a battle. I'm having a battle. We're trying to see who can get to beating 52 games in a year. So I've been beating arcade games that are like an hour long that I can just play for free. And he's playing like full on. I mean, I beat Yakuza 3 and 4 this year. Fallen Order. I've played some longer games, but I just know I'm going to be playing Zelda for a while, and I'm trying to get it beat before 16 comes out.
I put in 500 hours in taking over the world. With my mojo.
Yeah, Granny Goodness with that mojo.
No one wants that. Not even Granny Goodness. Oh, I keep getting balls. Are they evil balls from an evil petting zoo?
We all love Granny Goodness.
I'm gonna find a petting zoo that's evil.
But just make sure
giant
that if
laser.
you see her about to cross the street, that you help her.
It's true.
Her greatest fear is falling more than I've ever seen
an
anybody
evil
under
street.
70. So.
Well, that's also why we call her Granny Goodness.
For traveling through time, which I call now time machine.
Just because I have a lifetime prescription of Preparation H. Ooh, flowers.
And is Granny Goodness killing it?
I don't know.
Well, you're still playing.
Killing.
All right, just one. If we have any new viewers, I just want to go over our giveaway. So we're giving away 2-month subscription to your channel. So we are personally going to subscribe to your channel for 2 months at least, maybe more. I don't know. I may love your channel so much that I'm going to always subscribe to it. Because I believe in the community. I love Twitch, even though we're just starting out. I love how supportive everybody is. I think it's something that
Who does
people
never
outside
work for?
outside of Twitch,
Me.
I think that they wouldn't feel it's that way. Everybody's just gunning for views and followers and all that. But I haven't felt that at all.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been pretty collaborative, and that's what we want to do here. We want to make sure that, we get that subscription, but we're also going to follow you in your channels as well.
Laser
So
beam it
as long as
hits.
we're not streaming when we're streaming, we'll show up in your chat. Well, we're going to be active and help you guys out too. Like, not just the subs. We're gonna take a look at this and do what we can. We want to build a community.
So all you need to do is listen for a phrase that we will give you. All you need to do is whisper it to us.
Maybe it's
and then
an
you'll
evil
be
phrase.
entered. You'll be entered into our giveaway, and at the end of our stream, we will be choosing a winner. Actually, every morning, because I'm currently working less. That's a good way of putting it. But so I have more free time. But I go and I'll watch people that I've followed often, and I'll interact with people. I wish I could remember. I'll look up and give him a shout out. But I went on his channel. I talked to him for an hour about role-playing games because I love role-playing games, and I don't think a lot of people that have watched our channel know that because you know, we're playing arcade games stuff because that's just our setup. You know? I don't have anything to stream. I mean, can you imagine on the arcade with joysticks playing Final Fantasy? I'm going to do something like that sometime.
For some of you new viewers, you know, you may not be able to see the full setup, but there's a few machines in here. We have an upright arcade machine. We have a pinball table, which you're seeing right now. We have a racecade, and we also have a cocktail table as well. So this is a full barcade that we're streaming off of, and that's why it's a little tricky to play some of the, like, we're not playing Fortnite on this.
Well,
so
we're not
like,
playing Fortnite, period.
Yeah.
It's not our type of game. But, okay, so explain this type of fall contraption, Umbry. Like, all right, I don't know if I quite understand. Yes, but, I mean, I'm automatically going to say that she's going to be terrified of it.
I'd be terrified, too.
Deadliest assassin.
And like I said before, there's nothing more pathetic than an aging hipster.
What I think is interesting is you've been playing this for a really long time, but your
And my score sucks.
Yeah, like, have you just been like hitting the same little thing back?
Yes.
We've been really involved. Actually, it's nice to have. You're playing multiple players. That is why she's still playing. She's playing with like 3 players just herself, which is fine. She missed out in the beginning of the stream, and usually she doesn't stream with us. So this is.
I'm running out of things to say.
How many players did you put in?
I have no idea.
Okay, Granny Goodness. This is something that Umbry wants to know if you would do. Let me see if I can get it on it. Unfortunately, our chat just so happens to be.
Well done, Mr. Powers.
Okay, so basically you're lifted up on a cherry picker, is what it seems to be, right? You get lifted in a cherry picker and you're dangling, right? So this is for you. So you're dangling, and what do they drop you? Is this kind of like a Elitch? I don't know if you're in Colorado, but is it like a Six Flags type of ride or something like that? Okay, and what is it called? So they released the cable. All right, so what is it called again? I'll look it up. Uh-oh, we got Alexa listening, talking to us.
That sounds like an oh hell no.
So here's a little side note. My Alexa, about a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, just decided that even if I don't say that word, she just decides to talk to us for no reason whatsoever. I feel like maybe you're playing a 6-player, so SCAD Tower.
How did I get a 6th player? This is ridiculous. And the ball bonus.
Here
Are
it
we
is.
done?
Hold on. We're going to
Are we
take a
done?
little break before. I mean, I don't know that you might be done, but even if you're not, you're going to take a little break, and we're going to watch this video so somebody can see your reaction and see if this is something you would do. Okay? Chat's not going to be able to see the video, but.
See you in the future, Mr. Powers.
All right, so you're being lifted up. Actually, I don't know if I would do this.
I'm gonna die.
Is that something you would do?
That's called a oh hell no.
I actually would try it. It doesn't look. You know what? It doesn't look that bad. I thought
You
it was
wouldn't
going to
even
be
go
more.
up that high.
No, I've been better. I flew an airplane. I didn't fly for like 25 years, and I just flew, and I was like, this
Flew
isn't
an
that
airplane
bad.
or you flew in an airplane?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that it's my flying that's the issue, not being a
Yeah.
passenger.
Right.
You're up.
Oh, okay.
That actually looks a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I've been to Denver Umbry. It's a great place. It's a great place. A little expensive.
You know, it doesn't make me necessarily feel better that they are no longer around because they got sued and people got hurt. Umbry just let me know that that's not something you can do.
Sure.
Was it the setup or was it just shoddy work on their part? Because that really, I feel like, is a difference, right? Because the whole setup could be fine,
right,
but it could have been like, let's cut some corners.
Yeah, of like, how do we do it cheaper? Of like, not efficient, but just cheaper. Because businesses be businesses. Of like, you're always looking at your bottom dollar. I don't know. I'm not a business owner, but if I was, I'd probably look at my bottom dollar too.
So do you feel happy that you were a part of something that's no longer around? Like, you're like, I mean, you're not hurt. Did you get hurt? Because I don't know if you would be talking about it in the same way if you got injured doing it.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I don't know. I tell people to get on the roof to see the sunset all the time, and I fell off the roof and broke my knee. Oof. So I didn't break it. I mean, maybe I did. My knee still hurts. I didn't go to the doctor, so.
There's no telling if you actually broke it or not. Maybe it's just a sprain. Maybe the patella. I think that's what you call it. But your kneecap itself, of like, you can actually dislocate that, and it journeys from the center of where it should be, and it's incredibly painful.
So, Umbry, what other classic systems do you have? Do you normally just stream on PC? I know you said 3DO. What else do you have?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I think I did well for that multi-ball there. I think I did okay with balancing that out. I always love getting multi-ball in pinball. I always aim for that more than I actually aim for a high score, because I feel like if you just continue getting multi-ball, then you're gonna get a higher score regardless.
So we typically, as we started, only stream on our arcade it's massive. It was the first thing I built in here. It's a 50-inch 4-player arcade, trackball, 4 spinners, light guns, dance pad, guitars, so you could play Clone Hero. Obviously, we will never stream that. I feel like that's definitely a copyright strike.
We're gonna get hit for that.
So that has everything on there. It's a lot of copies of games I already have. I just prefer, I like to play Nintendo with an arcade setup. I think it's fun. I mean, they did have the Nintendo Versus arcade, so, but we do that. We play a lot of fighting games. Obviously, we have the virtual pinball as well.
Mr. Brightside, you're up.
But systems that I personally have